Before we begin with today's market analysis, I would like to mention our new channel membership options. This is a special introductory offer which will open access to members-only trading strategy videos that are based on high-value, high-conviction investment strategies and are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Please note, this is a limited time offering of just $9.99 per month, but members that sign up during this introductory period will be able to lock in this new low rate for the entire duration of the membership. Again, this early sign-up period will allow you to lock in this low introductory membership rate for life, and these new low introductory rates will only be made available for a limited time. Monthly membership prices will be going up after this short introductory period ends. With these comprehensive, members-only trading strategies, I only choose high-quality, high-conviction stocks that are easily accessible, with relatively low share price values that are designed for easy trade positioning, and combined long-term trading gains are expected to far outperform the monthly membership rate of just $9.99 per month. Join now to lock in your low introductory rate and start trading stocks with the pros. Now back to the video. Here we have the 15-minute price chart for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Okay, so today we can see that the stock is starting to move higher, starting to show some evidence of stabilization. But I wanted to just start by pointing out some of the constant nonsense that's continuing to unfold sort of throughout the platform, with some of the other, quote-unquote analysis pieces that are being directed at this stock. So from 2 days ago, we have a video here that says that the bottom is in. Pre-market halt, bottom is in, moon time. And then the following video here, 21 hours ago, so yesterday, crash incoming, emergency. So I'm just not understanding how these two kind of titles kind of relate to one another. If the bottom is in, how is then later the next day there's now a crash and it's an emergency? And then in addition to that, what we can see here is that it says crash incoming, but what exactly occurs during this most recent trading session here is clearly a move to the top side. So I'm just pointing this out because it's just incredible how wrong these quote unquote analysis pieces, these videos can be on a constant basis. I mean, it's almost as if they're never right. If you were going to start to trade this information, it would be much more sort of reasonable, or it would make much more sense to simply just do the opposite of what this person is saying. So, I don't want to focus on this too much because it really is not productive. It's just not constructive in any way. But, the point that I'm just trying to make here is that it's bizarre to be wrong that often. It's just, you would almost expect someone to be right by accident occasionally, but it's just as if, these videos are just never correct, and I just don't understand why anybody would spend time watching them. So, as we can see here, what is occurring here is that we have started to show some reversal here and some fairly significant upside. We can point to some important support and resistance levels that have developed in this process and have been overtaken in this process. So currently, I explained in my prior video that I'm starting to flip around the Fibonacci analysis at this point. So essentially what this means is that, the upside, the retracements are now going to be seen to the upside rather than to the downside as they were previously. And this is significant because we have already started to break some levels. This is not a crash. This is a recovery. It's the complete opposite of what was explained, I guess, quote unquote explained in that other video. And as we can see here, we're starting to pressure some fairly significant price zones now to the top side. So this is not a crash. It's a recovery. If we're looking at the prior highs, which came in at 575, and then these most recent lows, which developed at $4.54. This would have posted on July 24. We can see that prices have fairly quickly overtaken the 23.6 and the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement levels. These areas would have come in at $4.82 and then $5 respectively. So we can see that it was a very strong push through these areas. And then as that happened, we also broke above the exponential moving average cluster. So these are some fairly encouraging breaks higher here, and I don't understand why after doing nothing but trying to encourage the market based on nothing but random tweets that are found on the internet. I don't understand why you would try to stoke fear and things like that and try to make people think that there's an emergency and that the crash is here. And things like that. One day after saying the bottom is in, and then the next day it's an emergency because there's a crash. This doesn't make any sense. We can just read the titles themselves and see that what is being said here doesn't make any sense. And it certainly doesn't match the price action. So if we just simply look at the price charts themselves, we can see what is actually going on here. This is a recovery reversal to the top side. So there is no emergency here. There's no reason to be freaking out or anything like that. We have already broken through several major retracement levels here. We've also broken above the 50% retracement level. Which would have come in at 514, which is another level that I've been watching fairly closely. Currently, we're pressuring the 618 Fibonacci retracement. In my view, this is the most important Fibonacci retracement because it's what the entire Fibonacci sequence is based on. And as we can see here, we're starting to see a bit of resistance develop here, but it's more of a sideways consolidation rather than a price failure. So currently, we are pressuring this level to the top side. And then if we do see a break here, you are starting to look back at a full retracement of this entire move. In other words, that would be a recovery of this entire move. So it's the exact opposite of an emergency crash. I mean, it just couldn't be more wrong. And if you look at and there are people like this not only on the internet, but even in financial news media. Jim Cramer is another example of this, where if you just did the opposite of what he said, you would perform much better. Like, just take whatever this person says and just do the exact opposite, and you're much more likely to have successful trades. But if we just do the real work and take a reasonable look at what's going on here, we can see here that a recovery is in place. This is not an emergency crash. So currently the level that I'm watching to the top side does come in at $5.30. If we break above here, this would mean that the 618 retracement, the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, has been broken. And then in addition to that, we would be trading above the exponential moving average cluster. So these are bullish factors, and this does indicate a reversal is occurring from the bottom. So I just want to make that clear to everyone. This is not an emergency. The stock is not crashing or anything like that. I don't understand how you can crash in the upward direction. It doesn't make very much sense. If we do break these levels here, we do see a bit of resistance at 549, which would be the 786 retracement. But there's very little historical resistance in the way here. And we also would not be coming into contact with any of the major exponential moving averages. So this does suggest that this would be a fairly thin level of resistance here, and one that would probably be overtaken quite easily. The same is not exactly true for the 618 retracement, because we do have this prior high here. Just going to draw that in quickly. We can see that these prior price highs came in at 531, and this Fibonacci reading is showing as 529. So we're talking about a 2-cent difference, which does mean that this is a valid price level and a potential failure point here. But we're not exactly seeing that at the moment. We're seeing a period of sideways consolidation here, and we've already moved above the exponential moving averages. In addition to that, the indicator reading is not overbought. So this does suggest that overall the stock does have some potential here to continue to the top side. So here is AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC.